How's it going? I'm Kevin. Welcome to Office Hours, the show where I work through some stuff on my to-do list and tape it for the content. Today we're going to be doing a drawing of a character from a comic that I've been working on. This is like a parody of Top Gun. It exists in a universe that is heavily referencing video games and movies and just media in general from the 80s and 90s. Top Gun, obviously, huge example of that. So, example of what? Example of media? Yeah, Top Gun. You heard it here first. Top Gun. Great example of media. You can take that to the bank. So what we're going to do here is pull in some of the references that I think I want to be working with on this. The whole impetus that made me want to do this in the first place is I wanted to write an issue that would let me play with Guile from Street Fighter. So Guile's going to be the major reference here. Just trying to bring him in. I mean, look at this guy. This is the dude right here. Like I said, this is a Top Gun parody, so I know for a fact that I want to be dealing with Iceman. Iceman, Top Gun. Then we're also going to go ahead and pull in Captain Falcon from F-Zero and the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. God bless, love a vector. You know what sucks is when you think that you found a vector image on the internet, but it's actually just somebody took an image and put the gray and white checkered image behind it. I think that's something that we can all agree on. Cool, we have our reference images right here. And now it's time to start drawing. I like to start with blue and a pencil tip and a fresh layer. You know, I like to just kind of get in there and make a lot of lines and just hope that the average of all of them will be something halfway passable. I'm not really trying to draw Val Kilmer specifically. I'm just kind of trying to get like a vibe for what's going on here. I like that his head here. I'll do like a little extra layer for me to show stuff that I really dig. I like how his head kind of does that. Yep. I think that's kind of fun. So maybe I'll try to do something kind of like that. Let me get my blue back. You know what, we're just going to start over. It's never too late to start over. It's also never too early to start over. I'm going to bring up Guile also. So I'm currently doing this on an iPad Pro because I am bougie. But you can do it on any Apple device that you happen to own. I don't like that joke. Cool. All right, so immediately the thing that's standing out to me is the tank top. He's got dog tags. I don't know if you can tell that's what it is behind the fist. The American flag tattoo is just the most 80s shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Camo pants, I love it. Combat boots, of course. Of course. I do want to make some changes. I think immediately what I'm thinking is like white tank top would be pretty cool. I also love that thing that like people... You see it sometimes with like painters' uniforms or anybody that wears like a jumpsuit for work. That thing where they will kind of like tie the jumpsuit around their waist while they're working and kind of have like a t-shirt or like a tank top exposed on top and then tied off like baggy ass jumpsuit. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do that with a flight suit. So, oh, I did that on the fucking layer. Cool. That's going to stay there. We're going to keep that arrow forever. That's a foundational part of this now. So we'll go ahead and draw the person. One thing about him is that he should be fucking so goddamn cut. One big thing, this is like the start of that like V. One big thing for like this show in particular that I'm working on, this comic in particular that I'm working on, is it deals a lot with like hyper masculinity. So people are jacked as hell. So I think you should have like big thick thighs. This would be where the knee is. Huge motherfucking calves. I don't know. Like this kind of stuff always looks weird when I do it. So if you're a better artist than me, my advice would be to do better. I think a shin, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a shin is usually pretty flat. I don't think there's like a lot of meat on the front of a shin. He could probably use a little bit more thigh beef. So we can beef these. Let's get rid of that thigh gap. This guy's got turkey legs. We can scale it back later. Oh, it's been 40 minutes. I even need to angle that out a little bit more. Yes. All right, well, you know what? That's where we got to. We're out of time for today, unfortunately. But I think you can really see a lot of the reference images in what I'm doing here. So we might pick this up a little bit more in a future episode, or I might just stick it in a drawer, totally forget about it. Thanks so much for watching Office Hours. I'll see you here again next week. Just hit the microphone with my chin again. Thank you so much for watching Office Hours. I'll see you here again next week. And until then, don't die.